Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Star Citizen. I'm just heading up towards Port Tressler right now in a terrapin that I rented from the free fly event that's going on right now. Just kind of taking it out for a little bit of a trip, seeing what it's like. Kind of an interesting little turtley ship. Oh, landing gear can go up on there. Perfect. I like it. As far as ships go, kind of an interesting one. You can see we're leaving the ice lakes and the spaceport behind, and we're heading up to go to Port Tressler. While we're heading there, I'm going to talk about what my plan is with this series. I don't have a lot of time to play, to learn OBS, to do some video editing right now. Work has been kind of crazy with the pandemic and everything, but I'm enjoying playing Star Citizen. I've have for quite some time now. I've played quite a bit. I've mostly just been mining, earning some money, and I thought I'd kind of share things that I've learned. So this will be about a half tutorial, half roleplay series. Fairly short videos as I go along, showing you how to earn money in the game. You could spend hundreds of dollars, you could spend thousands of dollars in this game, buying big ships, big packages, but you don't really need to. You can earn money in game to buy the ships that you want. This account that I have does have the Nomad package I bought because of the lifetime insurance, and it was a good deal when I bought it. However, the best deal right now to get in this game is the Aurora package, which is $40, which will get you into the game for as long as you want to play with a 10-year insurance. And if you want to upgrade that at any time, you can transfer that insurance over. When the game releases, that insurance will come into play, but right now, it's really a moot point. I would maybe look at getting the $60 package that includes the Squadron 42 combo, because the Squadron 42 combo of the game is going to be an awesome deal for an extra $20 to have that game when it comes out. I couldn't imagine anything of that caliber for that price. So it's a great deal to look at. So what I'm doing is I'm setting a route here for Hurston. We're going to head towards Hurston, and that's where I think I'm going to start this game, start this series. So my plan is to kind of match up, if you want to play along with me, is to get yourself a game package. Use my referral code, that'll get you a little bit of extra starting money, and it'll help both of us out in the game. And what I would do is I'm going to transfer over enough UEC from my other account to have an Aurora, and I'm going to ignore the Nomad and just work with Aurora to start out with the basic amount of 5,000 Alpha UEC and work up. I figure what I'm going to do is I'm going to have like the premise of my character was born on Orion and Crusader. I've grown up in Lorville and debt to Hurston Dynamics. I'll talk a little bit about about Hurston Dynamics and the workforce that's there. But I'm a free man now. I'm starting at nothing, but I've got my basic ship, and I'm just going to show you how to earn money, how to do different types of missions, how to work your way up to earn. My plan is to return to Orison, hopefully a location that's going to be available coming out sometime this year, and I'm going to return in style. So I'm going to look at trying to earn enough to get the Mercury Star Runner, which is a great ship built in Orison, a $260 ship if you're just to buy the ship, 4.9, I think, 5 million in game. So we're going to go from 5,000 UEC to about 5 million in game, just working our way up, doing missions, and having a great time exploring and enjoying the game as we do it. So I want to have an end goal, and that 5 million end goal will be about what I'm aiming for. But there's always going to be costs for supplies, maybe buying other equipment and mining ships on the way. So you can follow along, and you can do what I do to earn game. Maybe join me along in playing this game. So right now, I would say try out the free fly event if you haven't already. When you make an account, use the referral code because you can't add that in later. And then if you get the game and you're using my referral code, I do have giveaways for a lot of the money that I make in game, as well as other things during the playtime. So anyone playing the game is going to be able to just enjoy probably one of the most beautiful games and most impressive games that I've ever played. I know it's still in development, and people say this game's still in development, but there's a lot to do, and what they have here, the detail that you can see in some of the stuff here, I'm blown away with it every time. So my purpose is to show you can get hours enjoyment out of something that's such a low price that you don't need to spend the hundreds of dollars, and it's just an amazing thing to play, an amazing game to play. It's such a good community. A lot of people will help you out in here. Of course, you have to learn to be wary of people attacking and pirating, but at the same time, you're having people that will just be looking for crew members or wanting to team up and go looking for people to crew and mine with them. You can always find someone wanting to do the same kind of things that you want to do. So while we're flying here, we're still a little bit of ways away. I'm going to take a look at this Terrapin. So the Terrapin's kind of a cool little ship. I kind of think of it as a turtle because it looks like a turtle when it's kind of flying around. It's got its little, I think this is a turret seat. Might be a scanning seat. I'm not actually sure. Let's take a look at this. And the ships, just in case you're unaware, oh, this is, yeah, it's some sort of scanning thing. Okay. Just in case you're unaware, the ships will come out of warp on their own, so you don't have to worry about the autopilot ramming you into the planet you're aiming for. Kind of a nice feature. So you can kind of take a little time to look around. Got a little bed here. I'm guessing this is a bathroom. Yeah, little simple bathroom. So the idea of this ship, it's a two-man crew, and so we have one person can be taking a break, maybe having a little bit of a nap while the other person's flying. Definitely a military-style vehicle. We have the exit there. I love the seats. Like, this is what I'm talking about, the detail in this game. Look at the detail, like the leather stitching and like the wear patterns where your legs will be wearing on the seat, and like little scratches and dents, even like hex bolts on all the pieces. Someone took a ton of time designing the interior of the ship, and it's beautiful. But if you go into an elevator, or you're looking at like the corner of like one of the little like restaurants, all the detail in this game is just so impressive, both inside the ship and out. I think it's amazing. So I'm gonna head back into the seat, see how far away I am. It's not the fastest ship for flying, but there's a lot of big spaces here, and this is a big space for the system that we're in now. But this system, the Stanton system, is only the first system. Hopefully Pyro will be coming out, Nyx will be coming out. Eventually you'll be transferring between one solar system and the other, just exploring more and more of this game. It's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger as it goes along. And might as well get in at the ground floor. Might as well start exploring and expanding and finding everything, because by the end of it, there's going to be so much to do. You're always going to have new places to find, new wrecks to seek out, places like Benny Henge. Maybe we'll go there one day, take a little day off work to kind of explore and look at some of the sites around here. I think that'll be pretty awesome. So I'm going to put a little write-up in this video and kind of explain exactly what I'm going for this video. But for now, I'm going to take a little bit of a break until we're coming in for landing, and we'll come in for a landing at Hurston. So we are back hovering over Hurston. If you're ever trying to find the landing zone on any planet, the kind of trick is to hit B and go over the planet, and you start searching. You're searching for something that looks kind of like home plate on a baseball field, if that makes sense to you. A little five-sided shape. So we're going to kind of pan around the planet looking, and there it is. So up there you can see this five-sided shape here. That is Lorville, which is the landing zone. All the other landing zones here are places you can go to and visit, but this is the major landing zone, the city that we are going to be spending the beginning of our adventure in. Holding down B again, we're going to go into warp again, but the warp on planet side is a little bit different. You're not fully going in, but we're speeding up and just covering larger distance. You can see that was about 800 kilometers away. We come up and over the planet. It'll get you to things on the other side of the planet. It'll bring you closer, usually about maybe 30 kilometers away, and it'll slow down. Now, Lorville is in the dark right now. It is nighttime, but luckily, this is one of the easier places to land at. It's a very easy city to find your way around. Basically, you're looking for the spaceport, which is in the center. And if we look here, you can see there's this outline of blue bars, these flashing lights that are in there. Those are floating around the airport. So we're just going to fly towards that, right in the center of the city. It's right in front of this Blade Runner looking slanted building here, and we are going to head down to Lorville. Once we get into Lorville, we're going to get into range. A lot of times I like to take one of the the displays here and put it onto comms. And that will tell me when I'm in range of the airport. Right now, I don't see any contacts, but once we get closer, the landing services contact will pop up on there, and we'll see that in the corner. So just watch that screen as we get closer. Once we are within range, the hailing frequency will show up there, and we can request a landing zone. Also, remember, you can mouse up and down for max and minimum speed. So I'm going to keep it about mid-range as I'm coming in, and as I get closer to the spaceport and closer to landing, I'll maybe even scroll down a bit. So there we go. Lorville landing services shown up. Still get a little bit closer. We can get closer before we need to request a landing, partly because they'll open a hangar door, and if you request too far out and you're not fast enough to get your hangar, a lot of times the hangar will close again. So we are just going to head down. Once I get about close, these should say Teasa spaceport, which is the name of the spaceport here. So they're like little markers, little advertising around there. There used to be splines that you had to fly through. Someone's here. Who is this? Someone in an Avenger. Drawer Dragon. So he's over there. He's in the spaceport right now. So now that we're closer, I'm going to hit F again. And I'm going to hit to hail. You could also use F11 and then search through that way in order to hail. So now that we're here, this is our port. So here's another contact here. This one is red, so they're got a potentially a bounty on them. Owner unknown. Who knows who that is? So we're closer. You can hit L for lights. When you get closer to the surface, it's kind of foggy in this area, so it's hard to see. I'm going to scroll down. Can use Q and E for roll to kind of flatten myself out. And you can always hit F4 for an external view if you want to make sure that you're in line with the hangar. And then you're going to center yourself over the hangar. And hitting Control will bring you down. So as you see, if I hit F4 right now, we can see that there's plenty of room with this ship. This is not a big ship at all, so I haven't really worried about whether or not I'm going to hit. Some of the larger ships you want to take it really slow and you want to get through. Hit N to make sure your gear is down.
Landing gear deployed.
And once it's deployed, if you're close enough, you can always hold N for an auto land, but I am just going to keep tapping Control until I'm on the ground, and I'm on the ground. I turns engines off, hold Y, and I get out of my seat, and there I am. I am in Lorville, and this is where I'm going to end this video. I just wanted to get to the new location, take this ship out to give it a try, but when we start, I'm going to take an Aurora out, run some missions, and start from scratch. I'll make sure that I have 5,000 UEC starting, and we're just kind of going to ignore the other ship that I have in my account or any of the rentals right now. And if you are following along as a new player, this will show you how to earn some money. During the free fly event, it's absolutely an awesome idea to take some of the other ships out, some of the bigger ships out, some of the ships that might allow you to earn money a little bit faster and use them. But this is for anyone that's starting after the free fly event that can start playing the game and join up and give it a go. So until the next time, until I wake up in my new hab, in my new home in Lorville, I hope you guys are having an awesome weekend, and I will see you in the verse.